be able to share with me what Jesus said right here. Jesus said to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. I entitled it, The Greatest I Am. Amen. You know, I don't know if many of you know Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali said that he was the greatest because when it comes to boxing, he was really good. Better than so many persons. Better than Holyfield, I can say. Better than Mike Tyson, I can say, in his time. But I'm talking about the greatest I am. The one that say, I am the one that I am. I am the living bread. I am the living water. I am, and now he says, I am the way. Ladies and gentlemen, we know that many times when we're trying to go and find a place, we use a GPA. I don't GPA anybody? Or GPS. And many times GPS does not know some bush. GPS might tell you to turn around and maybe even mislead you, but one thing I know about the way Jesus said, I am the way, he is the way. And ladies and gentlemen, when Jesus leads, Jesus will lead you to the way. And Jesus will guide you through the way. And when you get tired, he might even lift you up through the way. That's the kind of God that we serve. That's why he says, I am the greatest. Amen. And there are many persons who say they are the way. In my sermon, I try to put a little joke. There are some people who say they are the way. When they lead you, even when they lead you to hell, they say they are the way. You know, we live in a world today that the man is who say, I may wrong things. And when the man wrong things, nobody back. If we say, we go in there, you have to follow. Man. And there's some woman too who say, me are the boss here. I don't know. How many of you hear this story of a man and his wife? Every time the man will butter the woman, and we run things here, it misbeat nobody back. And I saw him going, and one day he come home. After he come home now, and he want to butter the woman again, the woman just hold his hand. When the woman hold his hand, and the woman clap him, and he run under the bed, the woman catch him, throw him out. I will run things now, and the woman run things. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, sometimes we think I will run things, but one man I know, run things is God. He is the way. And I believe, we don't have to follow man, we don't have to follow church, we don't have to follow anybody. Just follow Jesus. He is the way. And secondly, he says, I am the way to life eternal. You know, I was told, ladies and gentlemen, that the way to catch a man is through his belly. The woman who can't cook today don't have no money. The woman who can't cook don't have no money. Every time they go and they buy food from Mama this, and they buy food and give the man eat, but the man no have. The man prefer when the woman, you come from country. Remember when the woman them used to cook and look good, Today woman look good, but they not cook. Their nails are long. They can't hand wash, machine I wash.